We have mapped the entire surface of the planet with satellites. We think there are no secrets left. But there is one place that defies our technology. The deep Amazon jungle. It is not just a forest. It is a massive living barrier that is hiding something from us. Something that does not want to be found. Explorers often report a sudden silence in the deepest parts of the jungle. It is a silence so heavy that it feels physical. Birds stop singing, insects stop buzzing, and the wind seems to die down completely. Scientists call these acoustic anomalies, but those who have been there call it something else. They call it a warning. When looking at high-resolution satellite data, researchers found strange shapes hidden under the thick canopy. These are not just piles of rocks. They are perfect geometric structures, fused into the earth. They look like they were moulded rather than built. And the strangest part? The jungle is growing over them in a way that avoids touching the structures entirely. There are tails of paths that appear for a few days and then vanish. People who enter these paths are never seen the same way again. It is as if the jungle is moving its own architecture to confuse those who wander too deep. It is not just a place. It acts like a conscious entity that monitors our every move. We are often told that the Amazon remains unexplored due to the harsh climate, the suffocating heat, and the relentless insects. But in an age where we can map the surface of Mars with surgical precision, these excuses are no longer convincing. Maybe the real reason we are kept out is not because of the environment, but for our own protection. It is as if there are borders we were never meant to cross, and areas that remain blank on our maps for a reason. Whatever is guarding the heart of the Amazon has been waiting in the shadows for thousands of years. It doesn't want to be found. And looking at the evidence, perhaps it's time we stop trying. But the question remains, what happens if it decides to find us first? But there is something even more unsettling than the silence. In the deepest parts of the Amazon, researchers have captured strange, low-frequency hums on their audio equipment. Metallic, rhythmic sounds that the human ear cannot detect in the moment. Some experts dismiss it as atmospheric pressure or seismic shifts, but those who have spent weeks in these uncharted zones suggest something else entirely. It's as if the jungle is transmitting a signal, a language of low vibration pulses that we were never meant to understand. When you listen to these recordings, the hair on your arm stands up, not because of what you hear, but because of the primal instinct telling you that something, somewhere, is listening back. And if the sounds aren't enough to make you turn back, the environment itself begins to betray you. Explorers report that in these high-risk areas, GPS devices don't just lose signal, they malfunction entirely. Compasses spin aimlessly, as if caught in a localized magnetic void. You find yourself walking for hours, only to realize your path has been looping, or that your map no longer aligns with the terrain in front of you. This isn't just bad luck, it's a total disconnection from the world you know. When your technology dies and your sense of direction vanishes, you are no longer an explorer, you are prey. And in the heart of the Amazon, that is a realization that hits harder than any fear you've ever known. If you ever find yourself in the deep Amazon, and the forest suddenly goes silent, when the birds stop, the insects vanish, and you hear that metallic hum in the distance, don't look for the source. Turn around, walk back the way you came. Because out there are zones that have remained untouched for a reason. Some doors are not meant to be opened, and some paths are not meant to be travelled. The jungle isn't just protecting its secrets, it's keeping them away from us. For your own sake, keep your distance.